The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
I remember the time me and Cornell, because me and Cornell was like...
That was your boy.
We stick at Steve's, bro. If he was doing it, I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was your boy right
That was my man still to this day, bro. He held me down. I always tell people...
Yeah, you said when you was going through your worst, he was there for you.
Yeah, he put up the M's, you know what I'm saying? Paid for my stay, you know what I'm saying? That's when we was still getting busy, but I couldn't get busy. And by that time, because this is now that I'm in, and you had to pay to stay there. I ain't had no job. You had to have a job, or you going back up to PG. And so I lied and got a girlfriend of mine to get her. It was her stepfather who had a business to say I worked for him, which he did. But he said he worked at top security places that you just can't pop up on. You know what I'm saying? Like security clearances type buildings, and because the place wanted to come pop up on you, type of thing. And I was like, this is not gonna be good because it can't pop up. So he got that cleared for me. But yeah, so when I was there, still doing whatever. But then it was there that I went to one of these church services Sunday morning. I was just sitting.
The church service, somebody you knew went to that church?
No, they used to come to the place.
Okay.
And hold it on a Sunday. And I remember they came like I can't remember the number of times, but I remember it was like maybe 4 times. So I went maybe like the 4th time. And so when I went, I was like, all right, let me just do something. I'm sitting here. Went down there. Sat through the whole service, sitting in the back. There's about 4 or 5 of us in there, and they doing, preaching, whatever. And I remember the person, it was a female. She asked, "Does anybody here want to get saved?" And a couple of people's hands went up, so I was like, "All right."
But at that time, you don't even know.
I don't even know what saved is.
Right.
But I want to be it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And oh, you mean right now? Because she was like, well, come on down front. Oh, today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I ain't know that's what you meant. You know what I'm saying? But I did it, recited the Lord's, whatever she was saying to say. And I remember it. It was just as calm as I went down as the way I went back up them stairs, because you had to go down to the bottom floor. And we were like on the 2nd or the 3rd. And I remember walking up them stairs, and I was just like, whatever. Going back to my chilling. But I promise you, it was when I hit the top step. And this is no lie. And I don't mean I was shaking and all, but something just clicked immediately. Not like what just happened? It was like I knew what happened. I knew immediately what I needed to do.
Okay.
And as I opened that door, as soon as I touched the top step, it changed. So I opened the door, and right in front of me was the payphone. Went straight to the payphone. I didn't go to the room. I didn't go past go. I just went straight to the room. To the phone. Hit up Cornell, because that's my man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know how we used to talk. Remember how me and Cornell was like, oh yeah.
Y'all talk.
That little weird stuff we used to do. And so that's how we were talking. And I was like, yo, guess what? I was like, yo, guess what? He was like, well, what's up? I was like, I just got saved. And he's like, yeah? I said, yeah. I said, so you know what that means? He's like, nah, what's up? I said, so that means I can't do that stuff no more. And he's like, oh, yeah? Because it was like, through him now.
Right.
I said, yeah. He said, okay. I said, so I tell you what. Do me a favor, because now I don't have no job. You know what I'm saying? So I said, but I need you to hold me down. You do because he was doing it for us. You know what I'm saying? Right. I said, but do your thing. Just pay for this thing while I'm here each week. And he did it for each week. I said, and when it's all over, you good. It's all you. And he did it. He paid for it. So I was like, I don't never got nothing. You know what I'm saying? To bad to say about him.
That's being a real friend.
That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real friend right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we used to just do some dumb stuff.
I remember. But like now, when you got saved, though, was it a hard transition for you?
It was almost an immediate transition, but I couldn't understand how to transition. Like, do I hang with them? What am I supposed to do now? Because I'm just living now at this point. But I, within that, while still there, landed a job. Ironically, not ironically, but crazy enough, I landed a job at the D.C. Bar Council's office.
Oh, wow.
The
Wow.
police. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm like, none of this background must have hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I'm working there doing photocopying, you know, all the office work type stuff, filing. And but the lady who worked there, shout outs to Jane Fleming, who we still cool to this day, met her because she worked there, and we just started talking. And I was telling her, you know, some stuff. I really started confiding because I felt like I could just say stuff to her, and she didn't say nothing. And she was like, "Well, you know, you need to meet my cousin. He's an evangelist." Blah, blah, blah. And that's how I started. Okay, let me navigate myself through because of her through the church thing. And so that's when I started getting active or acclimated or whatever you want to call it. And I remember even Van Dale was mad because we wasn't living no more.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? That's how he was eating. But he's like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm different now, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things different. And it's been cool. I wouldn't change it, to be honest with you. Not one piece of it. You know, when you start looking back, like you said, you start realizing that was supposed to happen.
Right. See,
Even
now,
somehow or another, me and Reggie fell out, and I don't
Really?
even know how.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't like we fell out. It just fell apart. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I think for me, I think because I turned into something that I wasn't.
Right.
And I had so much anger in my heart for
Right.
certain stuff that had happened, and I was on some different stuff. And when I did go to church one time, because I could see, and we wasn't a church going family.
We wasn't a church going community.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
like,
do you remember Zeke or Keith or anybody? None of us went to church.
Nah, we didn't do that.
We ain't know none of that. Yeah.
All I remember is now when my father died, my mother did make me go. She was like, okay, I tell you what, if you go every other Sunday with me, that'd be good. And I just went
To appease her.
Right. But then they said, okay, like you said wasn't to say, they was like baptism.
Right.
So my mother made me do it. So when I did it, I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Right.
I was never getting wet. You know what I'm saying?
Get dumped.
So, but when I got older and I started understanding it more, that's when I wanted to recommit, and it felt like release.
Yeah.
Like, whew,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
You know, I think I like, especially like the first couple years, I really, really was like straight there. But the thing that I had to realize that the same way God forgave me, I got to forgive people.
Right.
And I cannot look at other people like, okay, they don't know no knowledge of the creator or anything, but
Right.
I'm judging them. You know, people are people. And I had to look at it. People didn't shun me.
Right.
So I can't shun people.
Absolutely.
And that's the only thing that I could say that with people, you have to, I think that with the way people perceive like religion or whatever, I think that they make it seem like, okay, you can't be who you are no more. Like, meaning, like, me and you, we've been tight since we were kids. Like, you still Gary.
Right.
And certain stuff that you may not do or don't do with you, or I might know, we still cool.
Still cool.
And I think that that's the part where people, like, if you struggle with certain things, everybody got their own demons.
Right.
So long as you got a grip of your own demons, it doesn't matter. And so you can still be cool. And then, like you said, getting a part about, as you get a certain age, you got this phase of your life, then you got that phase.
Right.
So then when you have this phase, this may be conflicting with this phase anyway.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the one thing I always looked at is don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because the same person that could have been hell on wheels could be the same one that may even save your life. You never know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you do your part, and I believe definitely in universal law. Like what you throw out there is going to come back.
Coming back,
so
right.
If you treat people respect, and like you said, like when you decided to make your transition, people like me or Cornell, we didn't change on you. So when I said, all right, I'm through with the mess, y'all did the same thing.
Right, right.
That's totally because
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I was known for was laughing and joking. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So that's
So I'm
how
still
we
laughing and joking,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
I might not use all the words
Right,
that
right,
I
right.
used to use
In the
when
form of
you-
filths.
That's been playing filth stuff.
Right,
but
right.
yeah, you know, so it's cool though. But I'm glad that it happened for you. And
Yeah, man.